Alcryst, there's another wolf! It's heading toward you! Look out!
Yes, I see it.
Why are you standing still? We need to get to safety!
It's okay, Divine One. I can handle this. Smell that, boy? I brought some jerky with me. Come on, eat up.
I don't believe it. Alcryst just tamed that wolf.
This is the same wolf that almost attacked you before, Divine One. You'd better head back up the mountain now. Stay safe out there, okay?
When did you two become friends?
I've been coming here to practice my archery. He keeps showing up to watch. We were pretty tense around each other at first, but then I remembered your advice.
Which advice was that?
You said I should handle things my own way. I didn't want to attack the wolf, so I relaxed. He must have sensed that because he relaxed in kind. Now it's like we're friends.
Alcryst, that's amazing!
Thank you. It was all because of your guidance. Oh, what am I doing? I'm thanking the Divine Dragon in such an informal manner. I should...
Please, Alcryst. No more throwing yourself at my feet.
Huh?
Don't be upset. Your apologies are impressive, but you could stand to, well, stand more often if you really want to thank me. That wolf did look awfully friendly toward you. Could you help me win him over?
Well, that should be easy. Just bring some jerky next time. Then we can all play together.
I'll do just that. Can't wait. Thank you, Alcryst. Ivy, can I ask why you call me your deity?
During all the hardest moments of my life, the one thing I could turn to was the Divine Dragon. My faith in you gave me strength to survive.
Survive what, exactly?
My whole world. The place where I was born. Elusia Castle is a den of treachery and double-dealing. No one is safe there, and the worst part is, I had no escape. My mother was at the center of every scheme. I was forced to be near every foul conspiracy.
Your own mother.
In her world, every smile is a dagger looking for a back to stab. I hated that place. I hated what it did to everyone who set foot there. The one thing that kept me from despair was my faith. My faith in the Divine Dragon.
But why me?
At first, I worshipped merely to be contrary. They chose the Fell Dragon, so I chose Divine. It was a small, invisible act of rebellion. But it was what I needed. The more I thought about you and your life, the more I knew I didn't belong in the castle.
I'm glad to have been some help, if only indirectly.
Forgive me. To experience your kindness in such a familiar way is an intense thing for me. Could you please act a little more like a deity?
Understood. I'll try to be more considerate.
In all seriousness, Divine One, you are my strength, even now. Thank you.
Your hair, Divine One. Is your style unique? Or is it common to all dragon fashion?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea. I don't actually know much about dragons.
It seems they are mysteries even to themselves.
I apologize. You have so many questions, and I have so few answers.
Not at all. I am happy merely to talk with you. In my homeland, it is the dragons of the East who are worshipped, rather than divine or fell. That is why I find you so very interesting.
I had no idea your people worshipped the dragons of the East. I'd love to know more about your homeland. What's it like?
It is part of the Queendom of Som, but remote. There is not much contact with other regions. Our culture is unique and vibrant, but we are quite secluded.
Is that because your people want to protect their culture from outside influences?
Perhaps, yes. But they also lock it away. I may not seem it, but I was born to royalty. I was trained always to preserve my legacy. That meant always being home, thinking only of family. It was sad, never to step outside of that.
But now you fight with us for a cause you believe in. I'm sure your family is proud of you and the difference you're making in the world.
Maybe so. Did you have any other questions for me? I am happy to answer.
Oh, I sure do. We haven't even discussed the food in your homeland yet.
Guess I should call it a day.
You know, for a self-proclaimed rascal, you sure seem devoted to working out.
Huh? How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. I bet the Sentinels would be inspired if they knew how hard you trained.
No, they wouldn't. And you're going to keep your trap shut about what you saw here today.
Why? Training isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not that. I just have a reputation to maintain, okay? Everyone thinks I'm so easygoing. I gotta make sure it stays that way, so people stay happy.
I'm not following.
If the Sentinels saw how hard I work to get in fighting shape, they'd stress over keeping up. Worry, fear, exhaustion. That stuff is contagious, you know? Hence the unfailing good cheer. It's on me to stay positive and upbeat for everyone.
Wow. I guess I had you all wrong. I'm sorry. As you said, I'll keep my trap shut.
Thanks, Divine One. I appreciate that.
You are certainly full of surprises, Fugato. You're looking a bit grim, Saline. Problems?
Ah, Divine One. Do you remember the tea we enjoyed together the other day?
It was so good that I'm not likely to forget it anytime soon.
It would appear that shipments of those leaves are becoming a favorite target for highwaymen. Changing the trade routes has made little difference. Each day brings more victims.
That's awful.
I am not often called on to intervene directly in matters such as these, but this is an emergency, and no one in Firene knows more of tea than I, so Mother has requested that I handle the problem, personally.
How do you feel about that?
I suspect it may be part of my education. Even if my brother is first in line for the throne, I am still Princess of Firene.
So what's your plan for dealing with them?
I thought I might drive them off with pranks. Wouldn't it be lovely if things were as simple as they are in folk tales? But real life isn't so pastoral.
No, it's not.
I will show no mercy to anyone who causes suffering to the people of Firene, and I will go to any lengths so that my people may enjoy the peace they are accustomed to. Don't look at me like that, Divine One. This is a duty I must bear. Now then, please excuse me. Action must be taken in this matter, swiftly.
Mavier, I'm curious. What are some of your favorite things?
Pardon? Why would you wish to know?
I've decided to give you a gift as a token of my gratitude.
A gift from the Divine Dragon? For what reason? Perhaps you are mistaken about who I am.
You are Vale's knight, yes? Vale is alive today because of your actions. She is my only sibling, and I cannot thank you enough for protecting her. Do you understand why I might want to reward you for such service?
I understand. However, knowing I have your gratitude is reward enough.
Only my gratitude?
I am pleased you value my efforts to aid the Lady Vale. I am not a good person. As your former enemy, I am unworthy of your praise. Pardon me. I am needed elsewhere.
Mavier, you don't... Vale, why are you looking at me like that?
Are you really okay?
I really am. I mean, it was strange. Taking corrupted form and waking up from that. But I'm fine now. And it's all thanks to you, Vale.
I'm relieved. I also wanted to apologize for everything I've done. Everything I did in the past. So many people died. And it's because of me. I was too weak. It's my fault they're dead. I know I can't be forgiven. Not completely. But if you could, even just a little, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Vale, it wasn't your fault. The Fell Dragon was controlling you. He's to blame, not you. You say you're weak, but it was your strength that freed you from him. That's impressive.
Thank you. I'll get stronger too. Like I said before, I want to to be a dragon like you, ready to save the world, and I'll do everything in my power to make that happen. I just hope you'll help me.
Absolutely. That's what a big sister is for. I'll do anything I can to help you. It's the least I can do to make up for not being around. Don't worry. I'm right beside you, little sister. We can do this together.
Yes, we can.
Hey, Princess Tamara, I heard you ride wolves. Is that really true?
Yep. When I was little, I'd tear through the halls of Sohm Palace on Wolfback. Made a real mess.
Impressive. I can't think of anybody that out of control in my family.
Really? Most of my family is wild in one way or another. Oh, that reminds me. How do you like it if I gave you wolf riding lessons?
I was so hoping you'd ask.
Fantastic! I'd be happy to show you the ropes. I'm sure you won't mind getting bitten or thrown off now and again.
As in, more than once?
Oh yeah, way more. And when the wolf's really agitated like that, I won't be able to call her off. But you can stop her on your own, as long as you've got plenty of muscle.
Well,
experienced riders can keep their wolves under control, but it's a different story for newcomers. I don't mean to scare you, though. Most people do make it through training with all their limbs.
I'm having second thoughts here. Maybe it's better I hold off. Can't let myself get sidelined while there's a war on, after all.
Yep. Sometimes the bravest thing is knowing when to call it quits.
Why don't you show me camping instead? It'd be fun to learn how you face the elements out in Sohm, even if it's just a little.
Oh, absolutely! That does sound fun! I'll teach you everything I know. How to set up camp, which animals to watch out for. Oh, and most important of all, singing! Nothing beats a good camping song!
Great! As soon as I get myself a tent, we'll be in business! Wakey, wakey, Boucheron! The sun is rising!
Prince Alfred? Good morning. Are you on an early patrol?
Nope, no patrols for me today.
Then why so early?
I wanted to make sure I'm here to see every part of your day.
You want to see my day? Whatever for?
To solve the mystery of those muscles, of course.
Come again?
You told me you don't do anything special to get that buff, which means they must come from the way you live your life, so that's what I'm gonna watch.
All right, that makes sense, of a sort.
I'm glad you agree. Let's get started. You just go and do what you do naturally. Try to forget that I'm watching everything.
Fine. If the prince doesn't mind, the first thing I'm doing with my day is going back to sleep.
Go ahead, I'll sit here and take notes. It's midday. Boucheron is reading a book, not seeing how this is building muscle. The book isn't even a hardcover.
No! Poor little Fifi.
Now he's crying. What a softie. I think I'm onto something here. Fishing must be the key to those bulging muscles.
Ha! I've got you now.
But that makes no sense. I sweat harder in the gym than he does sitting there with a pole. Sure looks like fun, though. I just don't understand. I watched you all day and never once saw you break a sweat.
I'm sorry you didn't get anything out of it. You've wasted your whole day on me.
Oh, I wouldn't call it a waste, and I got plenty out of it. It reminded me how nice it is to spend time with an old friend.
That's kind of you to say, Prince Alfred.
The only thing I regret is that I spent all day just watching instead of getting in there myself.
Well, you're welcome anytime to join in my daily routine. You're right. It would be fun.
Pardon me, Princess Ivy? In our last conversation, you made it clear that you still harbor resentment towards Brodia.
Yes, I did.
Well, at risk of overstepping my boundaries, I hope you'll allow me to say one thing. The relationship between Brodia and Elusia has never been civil. Certainly not in my lifetime. But as you've mentioned, we are now allies. We work together.
That's true.
This alliance was as unpredictable as it is wonderful. I will work hard to ensure that our countries become allies when this conflict is over. I may not be able to do as much as my brother, the Crown Prince, but, well, I thought I owed you a clear statement of my own intentions, at the very least.
My first impression of you was that you were weak-willed and uncharismatic. I feel differently now.
You do?
When it matters, you speak your mind. And what you say is kind and thoughtful. These are qualities I consider princely.
Oh, no, please don't think too highly of me. You're much more regal and capable than...
Are you suggesting that I, Crown Princess of my kingdom, am not a good judge of character?
Not at all! I would never... ever... another joke?
Very good. You're catching on.
I take it as a sign that our relationship is improving.
Agreed. I hope our friendship continues to grow, in honor of our fathers, and for the future of our kingdoms.
Yes. Here's to a better future. Seadoll? May I ask you about something?
What would you like to know, Prince Alcrest?
I've heard that you were once part of a traveling caravan. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. Merchants, performers, dancers. I've traveled with them all, and many more.
Really? That must have been incredible!
Incredible? That's a flattering description. I'm surprised you think so.
Well, I've rarely traveled outside of Brodia. My duties as a prince keep me so busy.
I see.
I'm also a bit of an introvert. I envy those who can navigate foreign cultures with ease.
The world is full of wonders. The things I've seen, some of it would take your breath away. In fact, if you're truly interested in that life, I could tell you a story or three.
Really? I would enjoy that very much.
Of course, if I tell you these tales, I will be obliged to leave out some of the best bits. I can't be responsible for inspiring a prince to go adventuring beyond his kingdom's walls.
Oh, no need to worry. I'm not that brave. I was anxious just asking you a simple question.
Princess Ivy! I was raised in Pale Sands.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
You said you dislike unknown quantities. So, I am going to tell you everything about myself. Then I will be known.
Not the worst idea, I'll grant you.
Once you come to know me, we will no longer be princess and retainer, but friend and friend. It is worth trying, at least. What else can I tell you? I have two siblings, brother and sister, both younger, very cute. My father has great swordsmanship, but my mother has strange powers, which perhaps came to me. I care very much for my family, but I have also long dreamed to see the world at large. That is why I explained to them in writing my decision to leave. And I am on this journey now. Oh no, have I done something wrong? How foolish of me. I should not have presumed you would wish to hear my entire life story. Please forgive me, Princess Ivy. I should have noticed sooner it was not what you wanted.
No, that's not it. On the contrary, I am actually rather pleased. I had no idea that becoming friends with me was so important to you. I'm flattered. Thank you.
You are too kind.
I don't dislike you, Kagetsu. I do dislike unknowns. They make me wary. But that doesn't mean I dislike you as a person. And after today, I think it's safe to say my impression of you has improved.
Wonderful. So, we may become friends soon?
Not the worst idea.
See, Princess Ivy? I knew you'd have fun.
With all due respect, Your Highness, your powers of observation need work. Look at me. I'm in the presence of foreign royalty, yet I can't master myself enough to stop shaking. I am, to vastly understate the matter, not enjoying this.
Oh, whoa. You are shaking. Are you cold? I can throw more logs on the fire.
No, it is not the cold. I am shaking because I am afraid.
Oh! If it's wild animals you're worried about, let me put those fears to rest. I set up a few traps just in case, but the fire should be enough to keep them away.
No. Ghosts. I'm certain I heard a strange moaning cry coming from that way.
Hey, you, spooky ghost! How's it going?
Quiet!
Sorry. But singing might make you feel a little less scared. Why not try it?
Ghost!
That's it! Now, of all the things to be scared of, why ghosts and not plagues or wars?
Please just forget what you saw here. I've had enough sleeping outdoors. Excuse me, Malvier?
Princess Ivy? How may I help?
I was hoping we could speak. We find ourselves in similar circumstances.
Similar circumstances? Oh, I think I understand. We have each stood as enemies before those we now call our allies.
Exactly. In light of that, Malvier, do you feel this is where you truly belong now?
I am unsure. There are those who accept me, but I do not believe everyone does yet. I feel comfortable here, but that means nothing. I am behaving as if all is well, yet I do so lacking any evidence that it is so.
Yes.
Still, I have no intentions of leaving. I have dedicated myself to helping others, and with that, I hope to find acceptance and a new place for myself in this world.
I understand entirely. For whatever it's worth. Let me say that I accept and welcome you as a friend, speaking as someone who would also benefit from hearing those same words from our allies.
Thank you for your candor, Princess Ivy.
Can I talk to you, Ivy?
Certainly, Lady Vale.
I just want to say, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry my papa made your father go mad.
Don't do this.
I understand he was a gentle king who took good care of his people and his family. Before, if it weren't for my father, he'd still be with his family. With you.
Please, no more. The past is past. There is no use dwelling on it.
I know you feel that way, but
You owe me no apologies. Your father's sins are not yours to bear.
I don't feel like that's true. Please, I have to do something.
Stubborn, aren't you? In that case, I shall think of some penance you can perform when next we meet.
Thank you. I'll do whatever you ask.
You may come to regret those words.
Lady Vale, I found you.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking for me.
I was indeed. Perhaps you don't realize. It is not safe for you to walk through town alone.
Not safe? Why do you say that? This town is full of good people.
Considering what we have done, some of these good people might rightfully want revenge.
If that happens, then I'll apologize. We did truly awful things.
An apology might well not be enough. If something were to happen to you...
I'm not a child. I can take care of myself. Now stop following me.
Wait, please!
No. I have something I need to do. On my own.
There she goes. She has no idea what she is risking.
Cedal, I've heard you're really good at telling fortunes.
I am. Or I guess I should say, I was.
Oh. Does that mean you're not good at it anymore?
Well, I guess I'd say I'm in a bit of a rut at the moment.
I didn't realize fortune tellers could get in a rut.
It would seem so. Sometimes you just don't feel it, and it shows in your readings.
I see. Well, I was thinking of asking you to tell my fortune.
Is something troubling you?
Sort of. I've been very tired lately. I was hoping there might be some special way to fix it.
I see. I'm afraid I can't be of much help right now.
Is there anything you can do to get your fortune-telling powers back?
I don't really know. I think I just have to wait for it to come back when it's ready.
about you tell my fortune anyway? I won't mind if you get it wrong.
What? But why?
Humor me. I'll just assume your rating is incorrect.
If that's what you want, let's begin. All is revealed. Go to the market and act like a cat. Good fortune shall be given you back.
Act like a cat? In the market? That's a little bit strange, isn't it?
Definitely strange. I told you I'm all out of sorts. Just pay it no mind. It won't come true.
If you say so.
Hey, miss. Are you out here by yourself?
There's Prince Fogado, talking to some lady. Hitting on her too by the look of it. Some prince? I'm gonna put a stop to this. You were helping her carry stuff? That's it?
Yeah, of course. Why did you get so angry?
I'm sorry. I didn't think you were actually helping people out here.
I told you that I patrol around town. That's what I do on patrol. Help people.
I guess I'm sorry for doubting you.
Nah, that's alright. I'm used to it.
If that's the case, I suppose I'll join you.
Really? Great. What time will you join me for tea then?
Join you in helping people, doofus.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, alright then. I look forward to it.
Diamant? Is there anything that's troubling you right now?
Lady Vale? Why the sudden concern?
I did something awful to you. I want to atone for what I've done, if I can.
Do you mean my father? You don't need to atone for that. You weren't yourself then.
Still, I want to make things right.
I see. If I were in your position, I would be offering the same sort of gesture. I have to be honest. Nothing is troubling me at the moment. Though I wonder, would you be interested in working with me to help other people?
Other people?
As the Crown Prince of Brodia, easing the minds of the people in my kingdom is my job. If you help me alleviate their burdens, I would consider that a great service. What do you say, Lady Vale?
I say yes. I like the sound of that very much. How strange. We walked around town all day long and couldn't find anyone who needed our help.
I'm surprised too. Not a single person was distressed or in need of assistance. I suppose that's an odd thing to be upset about. We should be glad. I'm grateful that today was a good day for my people.
Yes. But that won't help me make up for what I did to you.
Well, not today, no. But how about this? Someday, something will trouble me. When that day comes, promise you'll help me solve it. Will that suffice, Lady Vale?
Yes, it will. Thank you, Diamant.
Prince Diamant, I have something to show you.
Is the gem in this necklace the one I gave you?
Yes. I decided to make it into something I can wear every day.
Well done. It's quite stunning.
We don't have materials like this in Elusia, but we do have skill and craftsmanship. Perhaps this is a symbol of the way forward for us. Brodian resourcefulness, Elusian talent, a path to peace and prosperity based on respect for one another's gifts.
I see.
This gift, the gem, really has made me braver. Where else could I have gotten the courage to reimagine our entire relationship?
Thank you, Princess Ivy. And I say that as a Crown Prince of Brodia this time.
Oh.
Convincing Brodia to change its warmongering ways will be a battle of its own. War leads to profits, which lead to wars, which lead to further profits. It's a horrible cycle. That cycle cannot continue. And I'm the only one who can stop it. This necklace is a perfect symbol of our shared goal. Both of our kingdoms intertwined. So, thank you. I promise you here and now that under my rule, Brodia will champion peace.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I will take your words to heart and share them with my people. With the two of us as role models, our kingdoms can stop fighting. We can open trade relations. Elusia's craftspeople will certainly benefit from access to Brodia's resources.
If that leads to more goods like this necklace, both kingdoms will prosper. It's a good plan.
Now we just need to bring it to fruition.
And we will. We'll make sure of that. Let's shake on it as leaders and friends. A new era of peace begins right here.
Gladly. Let this be the dawn of a new day between us.
Oh, the townsfolk seem so pleased. I can barely believe all the thanks pouring in.
Yes, the people do seem most appreciative. But our work has only just begun.
I hope they know our feelings are genuine, and that we mean them well.
I was concerned they would hold a grudge. Revenge makes more sense than forgiveness.
I told you, the people here are good.
Indeed. You were right. It is wonderful that they welcomed us so.
You know, there's something I've been thinking about. I wonder if Marnie would have ever been willing to walk through these streets with us.
Lady Vale, I do not dare to guess. But this much I know. If Marnie would have fought on this side, she'd have been a knight beloved by the people.
Oh yes. I would have loved her if it weren't for Marnie. I would have never had this chance to make things right. It's impossible to express how grateful I am for what she did.
She would have loved to hear your praise. Let the two of us live to save as many people as we can. For Marnie.
I like that. We have so many wrongs to make up for. I don't know how we'll ever balance the scales. I guess we'll just have to add as much good to this world as we possibly can. Will you help me, Mauvier?
Of course. As a knight, and as a friend. We do this together, Lady Vale.
Yunaka, what's wrong? Where's that boundless joy of yours gone?
I can't do it. I can't face the audience. It's too much. I've got to sit this one out. I'm sorry.
What? You were excited to get up on stage the last time I saw you. What happened?
All the nice things you said, choosing me as the lead, it was all really flattering. But I've never had so many people depending on me before. What if I'm a letdown? They're here to enjoy themselves. Can they really do that with someone like me on stage?
Yunaka, did you enjoy acting and dancing during our rehearsals? Was it fun performing?
Of course it was.
Well, if you enjoyed it, then the audience will enjoy it too. If you don't trust yourself on this, can you at least trust me? I promise you, everyone is going to have a good time. My eyes are closed. My hand is here. If you trust me, then take it. And never let go.
Your lines. Why are you... If you're certain this is what you want, I'm willing to believe in you.
Thank you for taking my hand. You are meant to be on that stage, Yunaka.
As long as I've got your guarantee, I can honestly say I feel a lot better.
Soon, everyone will see you for the talented performer I know you to be.
Thanks, Seedall. Okay, let's not keep them waiting. There's a lot of folks out there counting on us to make them smile.